The narcissist doesn't care about you, and this is why. Hey guys, are you in a relationship with a narcissist and you keep asking yourself why they don't care about you anymore? Do you feel confused? Are you trying to understand why things started out so great and how things have changed for the worse as time has gone by? The hard truth is, the narcissist doesn't care about you, and I'll explain why. So stick around for the next few minutes and let's get into this. It all starts with their childhood. Narcissists aren't born this way. It all has to do with how they were raised, the people they grew up around, and how they failed to develop real connections like you and I were able to do. And I'm not giving them a free pass to act the way they do for how they were raised. Because when I think back, I remember a lot of people that were on a path to becoming narcissists, but they chose to grow emotionally and leave their past behind. Narcissists didn't have the mental capacity to learn how to form strong connections, and they never grasped the understanding of what closure really means. Think about a kid that's like 7 or 8 years old. This is around the time where they either start forming some traits that will help them deal with rejection, or they'll start becoming increasingly resentful for how they're being treated, and they'll think that's normal. Everybody treats people badly. Everyone rejects others. Everyone seems like others are out to get them. They get stuck in that thought pattern and never grow out of it. They adopt the personality of that child because in those early days, they figured out that by acting certain ways, they could get whatever they wanted. And when they couldn't get what they wanted out of a certain person, they would move on and find someone else that would fill their needs. So now when you think about the negative interactions you have with the narcissist today, doesn't it seem like you're arguing with a child? Does it feel like you're dealing with a spoiled little brat? When they don't get their way, what do? They pout, they stomp off, they retaliate with mean comments. They do things to punish you. Seriously, they have the emotional maturity of a child. Any slight difference of opinion or anything you disagree with gets treated like you just entered World War III. And guys, that's just not normal. And it's interesting how they choose to learn how to manipulate others as they grow up, instead of learning humiliation, empathy, and how to be responsible for their actions. They must have looked at it as an easier road to travel. But that's for a professional to determine, right? All we know is, here we are with them now, and we aren't sure how to deal with them. This is why they don't care about you guys. Because they're weak people. They don't have a moral compass to lead them in a positive direction. They never learn the positive traits required to have any kind of successful or meaningful relationship. They've gotten so skilled at wearing that mask, manipulating you into believing they're a great person, and then methodically tear you down emotionally. They do it with everyone. There will never be the one for a narcissist because they aren't able to form a true connection with anyone. I get a lot of comments on this channel from people that keep going back to their abusers, and it all circles back to that manipulation. They're just manipulating you so they can take more from you. They don't care about you. They only care about what they can take from you. They can't offer anything of real value because they can't completely connect. And they always keep you at a safe distance so they won't get hurt. And that's why they're so sensitive. They look for the slightest comment. They'll take it the wrong way, and they'll pounce all over you. It's a defense mechanism they've created to help them avoid shame or to accept blame for anything. They do all this just to keep you in line, and eventually, they'll have you under so much control, you'll be afraid to say almost anything, fearing you'll set them off. And this is all done by design, guys. They do all of this on purpose, because they're afraid to show any empathy or real love. They see those emotions as things weak people feel. But it's okay for you, right? It's okay for you to show all those emotions and open up your heart to them, isn't it? And you know what? That's exactly what they need from you. They take all the good from you and turn it into negative shit. And you know why? Because they're miserable people and they need you around so they can unload all of their negative energy, just so they can breathe a sigh of relief, even if it's just for a short time. I am begging you guys to open your eyes here. They don't care about you at all. I mean, what kind of person can treat others this way, then throw out empty words and pretend to care about you? Well, guess what, guys? Whenever you hear them tell you they care about you, get prepared, because the next thing that's going to happen is they'll take something else from you. It's just setting you up for another emotional beating. The narcissist's idea of being connected to you means there has to be constant drama and chaos. They have no use for happiness, love, and respect. They think the only way to get your love and respect is by shaming you, blaming you, basically forcing you into apologies, just so they can come out on top every time. These relationships are always one-sided. Wouldn't you agree? And as for closure, that's another thing they can't deal with. And here's why. When you get treated poorly by someone that's not a narcissist, or you have a normal breakup with someone, what happens? You both move on with your lives and chalk the relationship up as a loss. There's a mutual respect that takes place. No hard feelings, right? Not with a narcissist. They don't know how to connect in a healthy way, and they don't understand the meaning of closure. It's like nothing is ever completely over with them. I've read so many comments about how someone is back with the narcissist for the 5th time, the 6th time, the 12th time. This is all about the inability for them to get closure with anything. They're always thinking there's another chance with you, so they keep coming up with ways to re-enter your life. And it's sad that you let it happen, because again, they don't give a shit about you. They only see another opportunity to invade your life with more of their negative bullshit. And this is no secret, guys. There are a bunch of other people they do this to. It doesn't have anything to do with you. There are several other people in their life just like you. People that keep letting them come back. Please do yourself a huge favor and stop being one of those people. You know what a real connection is because you've learned how to connect. You grew emotionally, and you also learned how to create closure. But for whatever reason, this relationship seems different. You're letting it get to you like never before. I'm here to tell you, it's only different because of how you allow them to manipulate you. So as these thoughts are going through your mind today, I'm praying that you go find those core values you learned when you were growing up and put them back into use in your life. Because when you fully understand the motives of the narcissist and the fact that they don't care about you, it's going to help you get the closure you need and find the happy life that you deserve. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep looking out for the signs. Stay alert, be vigilant, be strong, be brave, and go live your best life today.